I've never really been a social person. When I was younger, my siblings always had their own ideas growing up. In a mental state on my own became natural, though. Now and then affection wasn't bad or even being noticed in existence. I drew a lot, at least once every day, so there was a new character, the same one, going on some crazy adventure. I figured if you can't keep a human monster or zebra friend, you could always make one. It was part of coping with insecurities and fears, anxiety and stress. Whatever else came my way, there was always a blank piece of paper and a pencil. I still draw today sometimes, and they're almost alive. Maybe it's just me, but the moment my mind walked away with my body, the eyes on the papers would stalk me down. Not just me, every inch of my consciousness. I wipe it from my mind. There's no time to be thinking of nonsense. I became weary and decided it was time for sleep, as though being I had been up for hours and through ideas and working on a needed essay for English. I passed out, drifting in and out of what one calls a dream. Suddenly I woke, my heart jolting from an aerial whisper. Come out and play, Kess. I hide under the sheets, my palms sweating. The voice was one of familiar in my childhood. I did my best to ignore it and covered my ears. I hoped I was just hearing things. The piercing was more apparent now. Kess, I thought you loved us, Kess. Don't you want to play with us? The sound of the pages from the other room thrashing around of what could only be my art. Claws scratching around dimly on the wall. I peeked through quietly, not moving, but still not daring to move. The girl kept down the wall and stood out, peering. I could feel her eyes burning through my neck, and a cold shuddered down my body. Guess it's me, Bella. Come play with me. Tears ran down my cheek, filled with terror. I've heard that name before, but that thing that loathed in the doorway was not Bella. Bella was a drawing. Her blue skin, her dark hair was the only thing I could relate to this thing. It crept closer, the seconds feeling like masses of hours. I felt horror. The beating of my heart raced, and she lunged. The fury of her and her scraping her flesh was a mass blur. I screamed for life. Kess, wake up. She jerked me abruptly, and I squinted, holding what used to be the girl's Bella's tail was now a jewel of color. Jessica screamed. You were dreaming. I calmed. It was all over for now. I looked at my chest and felt newly made scars I didn't recognize before. Was it real?